Everybody, get yourself ready. Because just like that, it is time. Let's go ahead and get ourselves all fired up. We have our total body extensions, knee huggers, squats with a twist, and our side lunges. Let's get ourselves all warmed up in a three, two, one. For today's workout, it is a leg day, everybody. We have three groups of exercises. What you're going to be doing is going to be alternating between your leg exercise and a cardio exercise. The leg exercise is going to be 30 seconds of work, and the cardio exercise is going to be a 20 seconds of work. They're all going to have a 10-second transition in between. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be top to bottom with each one of the groups 2 times through. And then after you finish your second time through that group, you will get a 45-second breather as we go into the next group. We're going to do the same format with all three groups. And of course, I'll let you know all the cardio exercises in each group are going to be the same 3 exercises for all three groups. But let's start up at the top with our first group we have is our touchdown squats. So this one, just like Teresa showing you right there, keep that chest forward. You're tapping the ground with those hands, and then you're extending your arms above your head as you get that hop at the top, separating your feet from the ground. You need to take the impact out. You can go to regular squats instead. Keep that chest forward, get those hips down to knee level, making sure you can also grab weights with this one as well. Otherwise, you can go into twist and work on your core. And then our next exercise is going to be our mountain climbers. Make sure your wrists are right below your shoulders. You're driving with those knees, not tapping the ground with those toes, and also you're not pushing your body away from your wrist as you get those mountain climbers. Otherwise, if you do need to take it to your high knees, you can do those instead. Your next exercise is going to be your cross balance lunges. So this one you can grab a weight with it. You'll hold it right in front of your chest. You're gonna be alternating between each foot on these reps, making sure you're bringing your back foot as far back as possible. Make sure that knee does not go in front of those toes. Also, width wise, you can go as wide as you want, just making sure you're keeping that knee still aligned with that toe in front of it, not to the side. Like I said, you're going to be alternating between each foot on those reps. Otherwise, if you need to take that one out, you can go into the lateral fast feet instead. Next up is going to be your butt kickers. So this one, you're going to drive those heels up to your glutes. Also, work at a good, strong pace. This one, remember, trying to get those heels up to those glutes. If that is too much for you, you can go into that run in place instead. So it's going to be running in place as fast as you can with that. Then we're going to go into our squat jacks, starting up at the bottom of that one at that squat. You're doing that jumping jack motion as you're getting deep into that squat, and then you're going to pop up with those 2 feet together up at the top on that one. So just like doing jumping jacks, you're just doing squats at the bottom. Otherwise, if you need to go into those low jacks and step it out, you can do that as well. You're staying nice and low into that squat position as you're doing those jacks. Otherwise, if you need to take that one out as well, you can go into your regular jumping jacks instead. Then we're going to go into our Mario jump. So if you have a platform at home, you can do this one. You're going to have your foot on that platform. You're sticking to one side the whole time through with those 20 seconds. You're going to drive with those heels and you get that knee up nice and high. Try to get that foot separation with that foot on the platform. Otherwise, you can stay on the floor. It's the same motion with those power skips. You're going to drive that knee up at the top, separate that foot from the ground. Otherwise, you can go to your toes to drive that knee up if you need to take the impact out. And then we're gonna go into our second group. It starts up with our pop squats. So this one, you're gonna get deep into the squat. Make sure those feet about shoulder width apart. So you get deep into the squat as you're gonna tap those toes together up at the top and you get right back into it. Otherwise, if you do need to take the impact out, you can go squat to toes instead. Keep that chest forward, weight on those heels, and just go up to your tippy toes up at the top. Otherwise, you can do front and back fast feet instead. And then we're gonna do our mountain climbers again. Like I said, you're gonna be doing this the same exercise with all three groups. And before we go into those shifting side lunges, you're taking that deep step to the side. Stay nice and low into those side lunges. Get that 90-degree angle. Keep that chest forward. Weight on those heels as you're shifting side to side with those. Otherwise, you can also do straight leg deadlifts instead. Then we'll go into our butt kickers again before we go into our sumo squats. If you're holding your weight goblet style with this one, keep that chest forward, weight on your heels, toes pointed out, feet wider than shoulder width apart. If you do find your knees start to cave in, you can narrow that stance a little bit as well. Otherwise, you can go into donkey kicks instead. And then we'll go into those Mario jumps again to finish out this group before we start off the final group with our step ups. So this one, you're getting that full foot on that platform. Remember, at home, if you do have a platform, you can do this exercise, making sure you're driving with those heels, getting that step up at the top. You're alternating between each foot with this one as well. You can also either hold your weight in front of your chest or to the side, your choice with that one. Otherwise, you can do box squats instead. And then we go into our mountain climbers again before we go into our jump or reverse lunges, starting starting off with those jump lunges. You be alternating between each foot. As you jump, you land right back into that lunge. And this one, making sure you get that back knee as close to the ground without slamming it on the ground. Otherwise, you can grab a weight and do reverse lunges instead. Get that back knee as close to the ground as possible, not slamming it on the ground, keeping that chest forward, not dropping it. Otherwise, you can go into those side shuffles instead. Let me go back to those butt kickers before we go into our slider hamstring curls. So everybody at home, if you have something to slide with those heels, you can use that, making sure you're keeping those hips up. You're driving those heels back to those glutes and fully extending those legs out. If you do having difficulty with this one, you can keep one leg extended out. You drive the other leg in, driving the other heel in. Otherwise, you can go into a regular glute bridges instead if you don't have those sliders, or if you need to do that as well. And then we'll finish up with those Mario jumps. Those are our exercises. But real quick, we do have a happy birthday to Kim. She's here at the gym. Happy birthday to Kim. Of course, we also have another happy birthday to Rachel as well. Rachel DeFaro, happy birthday. Let's go and get our birthday burpees. 2 burpees. So let's get these 2 burpees in 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday, Kim. Happy birthday, Rachel. All right, everybody. Now that we're all warmed up, let's get to the top, starting up with those touchdown squats or regular squats or those twists. We'll get this Wednesday leg day started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Perfect. There we go. Loving the twist. Keep that chest forward on those touchdown squats. Oh, awesome job, you guys. Keep it up. If you need to go to regular squats to take out the impact, you can do that. That's perfectly fine. You got about 10 more seconds. Teresa's showing you those twists. Next up is going to be those mountain climbers. You can go to high knees instead. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody, high plank position, or you can be on your feet for the high knees. We'll get this mountain climber started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drive with those knees. Make sure those hips are level with the rest of your body. You're not piking those hips up. Otherwise, if you're doing those high knees, stick with it. Less than 10 seconds. Next up is going to be those cross balance lunges, or you can do lateral fast feet. We have 2, 1. All right, everybody, grab your weights if you're going to use them with those cross balance lunges. We'll get this one started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And we get that back foot as far back as possible to make sure that front knee does not go in front of those toes. Width-wise, make sure that that knee stays aligned with those toes. Otherwise, if you need to take that leg day part out of it, you can go into those lateral fast feet. Keep it up, everybody. You got about 10 more seconds. Teresa's showing you those lateral fast feet. Next up is going to be those butt kickers or that run in place. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody. Remember, you're going to drive those heels up to your glutes. Otherwise, you can run in place as fast as you can. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Perfect. There we go, everybody. Drive those heels up. Feel that flex of those hamstrings as you get those heels up. Less than 10 seconds. Next up is going to be those squat jacks or those low jacks or those jumping jacks. We have 2, 1. All right, everybody. Remember, on those squat jacks, you're getting deep into that squat. You're doing that jumping jack motion, tapping those toes up to the top. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's go. If you do need to find the form, watch Teresa. She's showing you how to do those squat jacks. Perfect. Give it up, you guys. And if you need to stay low and go into those tapping the toes in those low jacks, you can do that just like Teresa's showing you. Less than 10 seconds. We're going to go into those Mario jumps or those power skips. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, either get your foot on the platform or you can stay with it on the mat. Remember, you're sticking to one side this whole round. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keep it up, everybody. Oh, loving it. Loving those power skips, Debbie. Keep it up. You got about 10 seconds, you guys. After this, we're going to go back to the top. Touchdown squats or regular squats or those twists. We have 3, 2, 1. Perfect, everyone. Back to the top. Touchdown squats. Get ready. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're going to work hard today. We're going to make these 30 minutes the best 30 minutes of our day. We're going to give it everything we got. No quitting, no stopping early, keeping every rep perfect. Keep that chest forward, weight on those heels. After this, we're going to go into our mountain climbers next. Teresa's showing you those twists if you need to do those instead of the leg exercise. Just make sure you're squeezing those shoulder blades together with this one. You have 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody. Mountain climbers, high plank position. Wrist right below your shoulders, driving with those knees. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Let's get this victory. Let's stay strong. Let's get these reps. Let's push ourselves past our limits. We have 10 seconds. After this, we're going to go into those cross balance lunges, or you can do those lateral fast feet. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody. Get yourself in position. I want to see you starting right on the dot. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. If you do need to take the leg part out of this exercise, you can go into those lateral fast feet. Just move nice and quick, out, out, in with those steps. Those cross bounce lunges, making sure you're keeping your chest forward. Don't drop that chest. Stay with that knee aligned with those front toes. Get that back foot as far back as possible. 10 seconds. Next up is going to be your butt kickers or those high knees. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody. Butt kickers or high knees, your choice between the two. Make sure you're ready. We're starting right about now. Drive those heels up to those glutes. Stick with it, you guys. Remember, you want to work hard. You want to give it your all. No holding back. Less than 10 seconds. We're going to go into those squat jacks, low jacks, or those jumping jacks. You have 2, 1. All right. Make sure you're ready. We'll get this started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Perfect, you guys. And we're doing that jumping jack motion up at the bottom of this one. We're about halfway through this one. Heave it up. After this, we're going to go into the other side of those Mario jumps or those power skips. You got a few more seconds. We're down to 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody, get yourself in position. Let's finish this first group strong in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Give it up, everybody at home. If you're doing this now or if you're doing this later during the evening, get these reps in. Push yourself. 10 more seconds. After this, you will get that 45-second breather. So work for it. Earn that break. We have 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, guys. Go ahead and catch your breath. You can shake those legs off if you need to. Grab some water. You guys did amazing that first group. All right, everybody, just letting you know for your equipment for tomorrow, you will need weighted bags, dumbbells, a medicine ball if you have one, and then an elevated surface for mountain climbers. It is full body day tomorrow. We have about a little over 10 seconds. Get ready, starting up with those pop squats or squat to toes. Make sure you're starting right on the dot. We're going to get this started. Pop squat, squat to toes in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Of course, if you need to take the leg day part out of it, you can do front and back fast feet. Keep it up, everybody. Push yourself. Expand that energy. Feel that burn in those legs. And you need to take the impact out of those pop squats. Do squat to toes instead. Teresa's showing you those squat to toes. Also those front and back fast feet. Less than 10 seconds. Next up, we're going to go into those mountain climbers or those high knees. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody. High plank position. Or you can stay on your feet. Remember, you're driving those knees up. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, you guys. It's always a perfect day to challenge yourself. Find your limits, break past them. Always move as fast as you can. Always challenge yourself. That's how you get better. A few more seconds and go into two of those jumping lunges or reverse lunges. Or you can go into those side shuffles. We get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Take that deep step to the side, chest forward, and your knees about 90 degrees as you're just shifting your weight side to side. Stay low. If you need to go into those side shuffles, you can. We got keep it up with those shifting side lunges. If you need to go into those straight leg deadlifts, you can. Yeah, about 10 more seconds after this, we're gonna go into those butt kickers. Keep it up. 2, 1. All right, next up, butt kickers or that run in place. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drive those heels up to those glutes. Or run in place as fast as you can. You've got this. Keep it up, everybody. You got about 10 more seconds. Next up is going to be those sumo squats, or you can do those donkey kicks instead. Keep it up. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody. Sumo squats. Remember, feet about wide in the shoulder with the part toes pointed out. Hold that weight goblet style. We're going to get this started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. If you need to go into those donkey kicks, you go into that quadruped position, driving those heels up to the ceiling. Keep that chest forward on those sumo squats. You've got this. Keep it up, you guys. You got a little bit over 10 seconds. Next up, we're going to go into two of those Mario jumps or those power skips. Teresa's showing you those donkey kicks. You have a few more seconds. You have 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody. There's a foot on the platform or a foot on the mat. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Just drive that knee up. Remember, if you're having that foot on that platform, make sure you're getting that full foot. That heel should be driving through those heels about 10 seconds. We're going back to the top to those pop squats or your squat to toes. You have 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody. In position, squat to toes. Pop squats or squat to toes, or you can do those front and back fast feet. We have 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last opportunity with this. Keep it up. Give it everything you got. No holding back. I always say, push yourself from the first second all the way to the last. Little over 10 seconds. Next up will be those shifting side lunges, or you can do those straight leg deadlifts. Mountain climbers are next. Or those high knees. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, high plank position or on your feet for those high knees. Mountain climbers, get those wrists right below your shoulders. We're starting this one in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keep it up, you guys. Everybody at home loving those mountain climbers. Like, I can't see you. That means you're on the low. You're getting those mountain climbers. You're driving those knees, not tapping the ground with those toes. Got a few more seconds. Then we're going to go into those shifting side lunges or those straight leg deadlifts. Get ready, guys. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. If you take that deep step to the side, and then you're shifting your weight side to side. Otherwise, you can grab those heavy weights, get into those straight leg deadlifts. Make sure you're pushing back with those hips, hinging at the hip. You got a little over 10 seconds after this. We're going to go into two of those butt kickers or that run in place. Stick with it, you guys. Stay low. Feel that burn in those legs. We're going to get stronger. We have 2, 1. All right, butt kickers or that run in place. Make sure you're ready. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drive those heels up to those glutes. Keep working hard. We're getting closer and closer to that finish line. You guys have 10 seconds. The next up is going to be those sumo squats. Or you can do those donkey kicks. You have 2, 1. All right, remember, hold that weight goblet style, feet wider than shoulder with the part toes pointed out. Get ready. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, remember, use heavy weights if you can. Hold that weight goblet style. Get those hips down to knee level. Of course, if you do find your knees start to cave in, you can narrow that stats. Otherwise, you can go into those donkey kicks in that quadruped position. You have about 10 seconds. Next up, we're going to go to the other side of those Mario jumps or those power skips. We have 3, 2, 1. All righty, guys. Never get that foot on the platform or keep it on the floor. We're starting in a 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drive through those heels. Remember that knee that goes up is used as resistance. Try to get that separation if you can with that foot on that platform. 10 more seconds. You'll get another 45-second breather after this. So earn it. Expend that energy. You have 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody. Go and catch a deep breath. Grab some water. Shake those legs off if you need to. Get yourself ready for that final group. You got about 30 seconds. We'll go ahead and give you guys the word of the day. Since Godzilla versus King Kong movie comes out today, word of the day, which one do you think is better, Godzilla or King Kong? If you are indifferent with it, just say Godzilla versus King Kong. I personally am a Godzilla fan. We have about 10 more seconds. We're starting up at the top with our step ups or our box squats. We'll get ourselves ready. We're going to get this started in a 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drive it through those heels. And we can hold your waist to the side or you can hold them right in front of your chest. Alternate between each foot. Perfect, you guys. Remember, get that full foot on that platform. If you're going to those box squats, you're going to get those glutes on it to that platform, and then you're going to get that squat. You're going to get that jump squat as well. Teresa's showing you the jump squat version. You got a few more seconds. You have 2, 1. We're going to go into those mountain climbers or those high knees. Get ready. We'll get this started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drive those knees. Don't tap the ground with those toes. You have 10 seconds. After this, we're going to go into those jump lunges or reverse lunges, or you can go into those side shuffles. We have 3, 2, 1. All righty, guys. Get ready. Jump lunges, reverse lunges. Your choice. If you're using reverse lunges, you can use weights. We have 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, if you're doing those jump lunges, you're going to land right into that lunge. Don't land with those legs straight. Otherwise, you can grab weights to go into reverse lunges. Alternate between each leg. Perfect. You can also do those side shuffles if you need to. You have about 10 more seconds. Next up will be your butt kickers or those high knees. Let me run in place. We have 3, 2, 1. All right. Butt kickers or that run in place. Your choice between the two. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're doing those butt kickers. Get those heels up to those glutes. That's the goal. You want to get that flexion in those hamstrings with this one. You get a little extra stretch in those quads as well with this. You have about 10 seconds. Next up, you're going to grab your sliders, go to hamstring curls, or you can do glute bridges. We have 2, 1. All right, if you have sliders, you can do those hamstring curls. If you don't, you're going to go into those glute bridges. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Get those hips up. Drive those heels to those glutes. Perfect, you guys. Remember, if you're doing those glute bridges, you can hold the weight up right on top of your hips to get that extra resistance. You can also have those heels on the platform. You have about 10 more seconds. Next up, we're going to go into those Mario jumps or those power skips. Few more seconds. We're down to 3, 2, 1. All right, get your foot on the platform or onto the floor. The same motion with each of these exercises. We get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're almost there, guys. Keep it up. You guys been doing amazing with these reps. Dominating this leg day. 10 more seconds. We're going back to the top with step ups or those box squats. We have 3, 2, 1. All right. Every waits for those step ups. You can also go into those box squats. You can also do box squat jumps. We have 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Perfect. Remember, when you're doing those step ups, you're alternating between each foot. You're getting that full foot on that platform, driving through those heels. So you should be getting that heel on that platform. Otherwise, if you're doing those box squats or those box squat jumps, drive with those hips up. You have about 10 more seconds. You're gonna get into that platform with those glutes. You get those heels off the mat, and then you're gonna aim to the ceiling. We have 3, 2, 1. We go into a mountain climbers or high knees. Last time with this exercise. Get ready. We get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Perfect. Keep driving those knees. Make sure you're not touching the ground with those toes. Wrists right below your shoulders at all times. Less than 10 seconds. Jump or reverse lunges are next. You can also do those side shuffles. We have 2, 1. All right. In position. We are almost there. Last time with this exercise. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Right on the dot, you guys. If you're doing those reverse lunges, get that back knee as close to the ground, not slamming it on the ground. Teresa's showing you those jump lunges, making sure you land right into that lunge. Remember, you can also do those side shuffles. You need to take the leg day part out of it. After this, we're going to go into those butt kickers or that run in place. You have less than 10 seconds. We're down to 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody. Butt kickers are that run in place. Get ready. We are starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We are so close to that finish line. Keep working hard. We are almost there, you guys. Push yourself. 10 more seconds with this one. We go into those hamstring curls or those glute bridges. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. If you have those sliders, you can get those heels on the sliders. Otherwise, get ready for those glute bridges. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keep those hips up on those sliders. You're extending those legs out and you're bringing those heels back to those glutes as you keep those hips up. Squeeze your glutes at all times. Otherwise, you can do those glute bridges. Maybe sure you get those shoulder blades off the mat at the top of those glute bridges. You got about 10 more seconds. After this, just one more exercise to go. And it's those Mario jumps or those power skips. You have 2, 1. Let's finish this strong. Final 20 seconds, you guys. Get ready. Starting right on the dot. We're going to get this started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's get it. Final 20 seconds. Give it everything you've absolutely got, because you're going to get this victory. You're going to be proud of what you did today. 10 more seconds. Stay strong. Drive with those heels. Get that knee up. We have 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, everybody. Now it's time. Let's get into our stretches, starting up with that extended lunge, like Teresa's showing you right there. About 90 degrees with both those knees. Push forward with those hips. Squeeze those glutes. Also lean that upper body away from that back knee. Feel that stretch out. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And then exhale through your mouth. And then once you're ready, you can go ahead and release that stretch and switch sides. And like I said earlier, equipment for tomorrow can be a weighted bag or dumbbells, a medicine ball if you have one, and the elevated surface if you need it for your mountain climbers. Keep pushing forward with those glutes, squeeze at the top. Then once you're ready, you can go ahead and release that stretch and go into our hurdler stretch. You can be seated position, one leg tucked in, a leg extended. You're gonna be forward with those toes, towards that toe. You can incorporate that opposite arm as well to get that stretch in your lower back. For everybody, has not received that email yet for about Monday that Teresa sent out Monday afternoon about doing a workout, or formatting for the workout. If we're thinking about going back to the stations, again, switching with those stations, let us know what you feel, what your opinion is, so we can possibly get back into that. It'll still be 15 max with our sessions. Once you're ready, go ahead. If you haven't already, go ahead and switch sides. And also, we will be hosting a sampling of our margarita flavor, Everyday Fit. So on Saturday, if you're interested in coming in, you want to try out the new Everyday Fit margarita flavor, come in, enjoy it. All right, awesome job, you guys. I'm gonna give you guys all air fives, air elbows, air knuckles. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. You did awesome today.